Hi. With winter coming, if your heater in your vehicle is not working, there are a couple things you can check more or less before you go replacing stuff. Now, if your air conditioner during the summer is not working, there is a clutch relay under the hood generally, or in a separate fuse box that's under the hood. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if part of your fan works and part doesn't. I'm talking about if nothing absolutely works at all. Not on air, not on heat, nothing. Generally, that is not outside under your hood. The one thing and first thing you need to really check is in your fuse box. Now, I do have a B2500 Ram van, 3/4 ton. My fuse box is right here. Your fuse box could be under the dash, over there. It could be over here on the side, right here. Wherever your fuse box is, it's irrelevant. This is the first thing you need to check. Now, if part of your fan works, like on low, or only high, that is a separate issue that I will talk about in just a minute. As you can see, nothing. Not on air, not on heat, nothing. Now, I already know the issue with this, and I'm pretty sure this will be a lot of your problems, is one thing and only one thing. In your fuse box, there's a fuse. Now, in my fuse box is fuse 7. Now, I'm going to put a 15 amp where that fuse came out. Make sure it's in there good and tight. Make sure all your fuses are good and tight. As you can see, the 15 amp is the blue fuse. Now, always carry extra fuses. And if for whatever reason, if you're in the middle of winter and your 15 amp blows, carry at least a couple of 15s and maybe even a 20 amp to slap in there if you need it. Ready? Let's go for bi-level. Vent. Now I'm going to do something stupid, and I'm going to stick it on cool and max AC. Okay, that's enough of that. It's already cold out. There's snow and ice outside. So, if nothing here works at all, not your fan, nothing, there's a 99% chance it is a fuse in your fuse box, not under your hood. Now, if in summer and you're running your air conditioner and the clutch isn't kicking on, there is a clutch relay that's under your hood that can affect your air conditioner and in some cases your heater, but generally it is in your fuse box. So if your fan is not working at all, and I mean at all, not heat, not on air, nothing, check your fuses in your fuse box. It doesn't matter if you have to pull them one at a time, and check them. And don't just look at them. If you have some type of tester, which use it. Now, to test those fuses with this type of tester, I'll pretty much have to have the fuses out. I'm sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand. Now these little cheap testers that come with fuses pretty much do suck. So if you can, use some type of voltmeter. But if nothing else, just replace these fuses in here with a different fuse. Go with a larger fuse, even if you have to go through every single fuse and pull it out, and say stick in a 20. It doesn't matter if it's a 3, a 5, a 30, whatever. Stick in a 20 and that should generally work, or a 25. You don't want to get too much power going through, but you want it a little bit larger just in case the fuse blows. Now this is a 15 amp fuse. Oh, no, that's on cold. Oh, forget that. Oh, that's much better. Now, I said I would get to if your fan works on low or say high, but it doesn't work on low, or if it works on low and not on high. If it works at all, it's not your fuses. If it works at all, it is generally your relay. It is not generally your fan. It's your resistor. Not relay, but your resistor, excuse me. That's your resistor right there in my van type. Now, if you have a different car, vehicle type, it could be in different places. But always make sure you check your fuse first. With winter coming, you really need to have heat. And this is the simplest check right here. Check your fuses. And there's a good chance if nothing, absolutely nothing on the fan over here is working, it's one of these fuses. Nothing else but one of these fuses. Now, if all your fuses check out, if your resistor checks out to where everything seems to be fine, then it possibly could be your blower motor. But there is a way to check that. You just take a couple wires, run to the blower motor from the battery, and if the blower motor kicks on and runs, your blower motor's fine. Then you have a separate problem or issue, and most of the time that would be the resistor. Alright, that's it. I was going to do a separate video today, but I decided, you know what, winter's coming, it's on the way, and if you don't have heat in your car or your van or truck, and you do have a heater core, now once again, a heater core can go out and not produce heat. But if your fan isn't working, that's a different story. Right there, that's completely different. If you turn your fan on low, medium, high, and nothing comes on, that's not a heater core issue, and generally that's not a fan issue. Generally that is a fuse issue. It generally is not a resistor issue, because usually when a resistor starts going out, your fan will either work on low or high. I mean, it is possible for the resistor to be out, but before you go buy a resistor, one of those, before you spend any money, double check your fuses. I don't care if you have to pull them one at a time and check them. Don't just look at them, because sometimes a fuse can be blown and it doesn't look like it's blown. Alright, let's check this one more time. Let's put this on, say, bi-level. Oh, that's nice and warm. Alright, like I said, I was going to make a separate video, a different video today, but with winter coming, I want to make sure everyone can stay safe out there, everyone can stay safely driving. If your defroster's not working, your heat's not working, that's a real dangerous situation. So hopefully this helps somebody out. Anyway, that's the first step you should take if your fan on AC or heat is not working. The very first step, check your fuses in your fuse box. Every single fuse if you have to. Pull them out, test them with a tester, and not just a cheap tester that comes with them, like the little kits. Actually, either check them with a tester or replace them with a higher amperage fuse that shows, or the same amperage fuse, and see if it works. There's a good chance it will start working, because generally, if nothing is working at all, it's generally not the resistor. It's generally not your fan motor. There's a possibility it could be, but like I said, you can run positive and negative from your fan using just a wire and just tap it on the battery to positive and negative, and if that fan spins, then it's not your fan. Check your fuses first. Hope this helps somebody out, especially winter on the way. You can see it is actually a pretty nice day outside. There's still some snow, and some of it's actually melting. Probably because I got the door open. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go. Hope this helps somebody out. Remember, your fuses, check them first before you go spend any money, because there's a real good chance if neither fan, air conditioner, or heater is working, there's a real good chance it is one of these fuses. If your heater fan works, but your AC fan or AC is not kicking on, that is your AC clutch. That would be a more like a fuse or a resistor under your hood. If your fan works on one setting, high or low, and only one setting, then it's most generally the resistor. Alright, I hope this helps someone out this winter. I'm fixing to go. Sorry about the length of the video. And everyone have a good day. Bye.